And
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go in. I want you guys to kind of give me a tour.
Okay.
Check the house out, and then I'll kind of give you some suggestions on what it is that we could do for your new assisted living facility.
All right.
Give me the grand tour.
Come on in.
All right.
Well, as you were made aware, this is an older home that we are planning to rehab. This room, I kind of envision it being like a little family or media room.
Okay.
Where the residents could come and watch a little TV, play games or whatever.
Okay. So this room comes off the carport.
Mm-hmm.
So basically when somebody lives here and they're going out for treatments or things like that, they can roll back in through this way, because this would be the carport room. But typically for visitors, there's a separate entrance for them to come through the front door. All right. So the only thing that I would do with this room, which would be a good room for safety purposes, that we got this 4-inch step here. We got to do something about the step. Yeah, we have to create it. The concern I have is that the elderly they got wheelchairs and walkers, and so we have to do something to prevent this. So we might have to figure out a way to try to kind of control the flow here, because this is a limited access area, but we still got to get them in, get them out. And also for emergency exit purposes, fire, things like that, this got to be an exit where we can get them in, get them out.
Okay.
So ultimately, if I had a choice to control the flow, I would put a little ramp, not a ramp, a little rail here, but I would actually take this wall down. Because if I put a rail here, I don't have no real. My exit is pretty limited.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to open it up so I can have some space here. I need at least 36 for a wheelchair. I don't have my glasses on. What did they say? 3 feet?
3 feet.
Okay. See, with a rail there, I'm gonna lose this for the rail, right?
Okay.
So that means between here and here, I got a tight squeeze when it comes to getting somebody through. Okay, not something that has to happen immediately, because it's a secondary entrance and a secondary exit.
Right.
You're just controlling the flow.
Okay.
You just have to make sure that your caregivers always know the presence of their residents. You gotta know where they're at all times.
Okay.
Because you don't want to trip. You don't want this tripping hazard. Right. But ultimately, the bigger plan would be, if I could, is to if I take this down and rail here, then I just have to ramp right here.
Right.
So now I got total control. They coming in this way, lots of room. They going out this way, and they're not falling down that little part right there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Just making it safe for them. But this is a good sitting room. I like this room. It's a good sitting room. No fireplace is actually on this side. It's on the other side. So that's a good sitting room. This obviously will be. This is the hub right here. This is where it all takes down. This is where it all goes down. This is the eating. This is the TV. This is where a caregiver's heaven. Why? Because a caregiver could be right here taking care of business and see everybody. It's all about open sight line. You don't want them in little pockets. Somebody in this room, somebody in that room, somebody in that room. Your caregiver driving yourself crazy then. Mm-hmm. So when it's time for everybody to come together, it's lunch or we just watching TV, I got one central area. I see them all. So you can make this, if you want to make this the dining area where the dining table is, because a lot of times during the day, the residents sit at the dining table, play card games, things of that nature. So let's say you got 8 in the house. You got 3 or 4 sitting at the table playing card games. You got 3 or 4 sitting up here watching TV.
Well, they can be over there.
And you're the caregiver. Now, yes, they can be over there, but that's an area that you want to control.
Okay.
Because it's a step, and it's out your sight line.
Right.
You see, so if I'm a caregiver, and I always look at a potential facility as if I'm a caregiver, I want to make sure I got total sight line. So this right here gives me all sight line. We don't let residents just stay in their room all day long. That's isolation. That's the first part of depression. We don't want to go to the isolation, so they got to get up, come out with everybody else. Even if that means they sit in the corner by themselves and think that's fine. But I want to be able to interact with them.
Okay.
So this is like perfect. Obviously, you're going to put the grill in front of the fireplace for protection. It looks like it's a typical, regular, traditional wood-burning fireplace. Okay, that's good. So now that's a selling point. I mean, you got the fireplace, you got the Christmas tree. Christmas, that's what my nephew said. That's what my nephew said, he Christmas. You got the Christmas tree, you got the fireplace, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Remember, it's the family that's going to be most impressed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So can you vision a nice little Christmas tree in the corner, little fireplace, you got 8 residents, you got their little stockings hanging, got little gifts for them, little inexpensive stuff for them. Everybody gets a gift.
Right.
Everybody gets a gift. And little inexpensive stuff for them. They just want to open something. You see what I'm saying? So now you got family.
Okay.
Caregivers preparing the meal. It's in the kitchen. Mom's over visiting somebody else. She's sitting there with them. It's all a hub. So now that area over there is literally a good secondary spot if somebody wants some privacy, sit with their mom, things like that. But I wouldn't let residents by themselves sit over there without the caregiver knowing, because remember, especially if they're somewhat mobile, they're stubborn. They want their independence. So they sit over there by themselves and they got the step right there. They don't want to get up and move on their own.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And you don't want to take that chance.
Okay.
So to take me through this, so we'll split it up. We'll split it up in the size of the house.
I'm not sure exactly what this area is.
All right.
But it may be an office.
All right. Now, one thing I immediately see, because if I got 4 bedrooms in this place, and I want to put 2 residents in each room, that gives me 8 residents. I made a place for my caregivers to lay their head. Okay. So I envision a nice little spot for the caregivers to relax.
Relax right here. Huh.
Right here. You central, because you got beds over there, beds over there. So this is kind of your spot where you can sit. If you choose to, you can put a door so they can have some privacy. They'll have access to a bathroom, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They got access to go outside. You may have a caregiver that smokes. Can't smoke in the house. They got access to step outside.
Right.
So they have their own little kind of chill spot.
Okay.
Because the resident don't need this spot. Right. The resident's good. They got their room. They got the big common area. They got the little private area. They don't need no other spots. But this is a good my peace zone for the caregiver. Okay. Nice little couch that lets out to a bed. That's what I have. 5-inch couch lets out to a bed, and their job is every day they got to, if they sleep on it, they got to fold it up and close it up and presentable to the community. Okay. Nice little TV on the wall, place where they have their own little stuff. This is a nice little spot for them. Okay. Does that make sense?
All right. And you walk through here. You actually go into the bathroom.
Okay. Good. So I got a full bath.
Full bath.
I got a 4-piece. I got a toilet. I got a sink, tub, and shower. So I got a full piece. It's tile. Good. It's open. Good.
Yeah. And you walk into here. You walk into just a.
Oh wow.
This I guess where you know.
Okay. That's a closet.
It's a closet. Pretty big.
Gigantic. You won't even need that space. Older people show up. They got 5 pieces of clothes. You don't need that. So you can use that for whatever you want to use that for. You say you envision some kind of beauty salon place for them.
This is my premium suite because this is the biggest room. So.
Okay, so your premium suite, you pay more, you know.
Right.
$2.50. It's like a hotel. You get an upgrade, you pay more, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, it does have its own sink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So day-to-day morning operations, I don't have to share with anybody. Mm-hmm. This door closes here, so I do have my own sink.
Right.
So I don't have a toilet in here, but I have my own sink. Right. So I do have access to be able to, kind of go to the bathroom like that, but I'm going to have to eventually use that toilet. But it's a nice shared space.
Yeah. And then it flows into the bedroom.
And then this flows right into the bedroom?
Yeah.
That's a gigantic closet. Yeah, you won't need that. All right. So now, let's say we're on the west side of the house now, so we got 1 full bedroom here. A little pocket bathroom, I don't even know what to call it. And then a whole full suite bathroom, 4-piece, a whole 9 yard, and then the laundry room.
The laundry room is right over to the left side.
Okay. Got to be 160 square feet to get 2. It's more than fits. Oh yeah. I can stop at 11. If it's 11, it's good to go. So this 11 this way and 12, 13 that way. So there's plenty of room for multiple residents. So now here's the deal. The first thing I would do is that you got to have an open space. So I would take twin beds, 36 by 72 is what's required. 2. So we have one this way, one that way.
So one twin bed on this side right here.
One on that
One
side.
twin bed right here.
Bingo. And I have a little dresser. They don't need a lot of stuff. It's not like you and I. But I have a nice little dresser, inexpensive. And since it's the premier suite, I'm going to offer more. I put a TV. I can offer more.
Okay.
Every room don't need a TV.
Okay.
You with me? But those rooms that I do put TVs in, I can offer more. Now, what if I get a family member that wants a private suite? Perfect. Instead of doing the twin, I'll do a queen, headboard right there, or I'll do a king. Now, if it's a private suite, I'm charging you more.
Okay.
You see, we'll break those down. But this space right here is absolutely perfect. Now, we're gonna do. You hold this, Jackie. All right, you and I gonna do one room.
Okay.
This is how you determine what your flow is going to be. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. 36. Could you get him to take measurement, please? So start me right here in this corner, keep a couple inches away from the corner, and I'll put my foot on it.
Right.
And you going that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Turn it over.
Okay. I'll turn over this way.
Yeah. And then I want you to go 36.
36.
That's a twin bed.
Now,
When you get to 36, stop.
36 right
3
here,
feet, right? There you go.
3 feet. That's
All
right there.
Yeah. So what'll happen is you'll get to actually see how your beds will lay out.